If you want to turn the tables on your ex, you must first understand how attraction works. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Everything that you guys will need if you guys want to talk to me is going to be in the description box down below. And if I remember, check the comments section. There should be pinned comments for all the books that I recommend. So I was talking to a guy and, we came to the conclusion, what I'm going to share with you in the video. So but I want to put this into a video format without, giving his entire situation to you. And it goes like this. When a woman walks away, it's because she no longer sees value in staying with you. So I just made some notes on my office phone. And this is true because she no longer sees the value. She no longer wants to choose to stay with you and see you and go forward with you anymore, which means there has been some behavior, something happened throughout the relationship that turned her off. And when she gets turned off enough or to an intense level, she will break it off. She'll want to take space. She'll want to be away from you, whatever. However, she just pulls herself away from you. So if you really, really want to understand how to turn the tables, you have to understand how attraction works. This is one of the most important fundamentals to making a relationship continue in a positive manner. So, in a positive manner. What I want to tell you guys is what most guys do and what mistakes guys make when a woman wants to exit the relationship. Well, most guys chase, beg, pursue, plead, try to reason, right? Throw in their logic at a woman's emotions. A woman's not going to hear anything that you have to say because you're not speaking the same language, so to speak. So, a lot of guys will say, hey, we spent 15 years together. Why does that not matter to you? Logic, right? She's going, I'm not attracted to you right now, and there's nothing you can do to fix it with this shit you're saying to me. See, she's speaking from emotions. Getting her attraction to go back up is going to be where your focus is. Now, the hardest thing to do is do the right things when feeling anxious. When you're anxious and you're so focused on the issues and the negativity, then it's going to be hard for you to be confident and to be coming from a place of abundance when you feel anxious about something. But that is what you have to do anyway. You have to remain confident and not care so much about what this woman's doing right now, which is extremely difficult. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. So again, she's lost attraction for you somewhere. So I want you guys to look back into the relationship, look back into the past together and see, okay, what was I doing wrong? And it's going to lead to one of these two things, complacency or insecurity or both, okay? So if you got to the point where you got really complacent, what does that even really mean? Over the course of the relationship, again, you stopped being a man. You lost your masculine edge. You stopped chasing after it. You stopped doing the things that you were doing in the beginning. You stopped taking her on dates. Basically, things just got stale and boring and negative, okay? And then insecurity is pretty fucking self-explanatory. Sometimes what happens happening is guys are both. And what happens too is a girl will actually date you and see that you have potential and see where it goes with you. And if it doesn't change, then she'll just walk away down the road because, again, she wants you to be masculine. She wants you to have that edge that I was talking about. So when she notices that you are complacent or insecure, she'll throw more tests at you. Testing is actually her way of saying, hey, can you snap out of this? Because I need you to stand up to me. I need you to not be a bitch. I need you to be a man. I need you to go and do that masculine shit that you do. What do most guys do? 95% of guys out there are too damn nice. They have no boundaries and they end up fucking this whole part up. So guys, instead of standing up to her saying, I don't need you in my life. If you want to walk away, fine. I'll fix these things and we can work on it. But if that's not what you want, that's cool. Let me know if you change your mind. Leave the door open like a business transaction, like a business deal. Most guys will say, baby, please don't leave. I'll change for you. What can I do to help you? What can I do to make this work? By the time she gets to this stage, it's too late for anything you say right now to make her change her mind. You have to speak to her emotions. And speaking to her emotions is more actions on your end, and I'll explain that. So taking space. So after a relationship ends, right, most guys, they want to jump into her space, into her orbit, into her surroundings. Some guys will show up to her work. Some guys will call and blow up her phone, Instagram, all that shit. And the one thing that you guys should be doing is the exact opposite. She needs to be wondering what you're doing. She needs to be confused about your actions. So she thinks about you. Now, I know this might sound manipulative, but the thing is, the whole game of love is really a game. And everyone thinks that it's this serious topic. Oh my God, love isn't a game. It's a game of power, and who cares about the relationship just a little bit more than the other? Because the one person who cares too much, right, will get, especially if it's a man and a woman, a masculine and a feminine relationship. If the man cares more about the relationship than she does, instead of providing and getting more shit, getting more security, financial security, property, keeping everybody safe, that should be a man's focus in the relationship, and then tending to her and her needs. Doing everything at home is fine. Setting dates is fine. And focusing on the relationship when you're with her is fine. But when you're away from her, don't just set the next date and move forward. If you get completely bent out of shape by her saying, I don't want this relationship to go forward anymore, then you've already lost, right? You're losing the battle severely. So she wants you to say, to be a man and say, I don't need this relationship, because she's going to go after a guy who does think like that. She wants to be with a man. She wants to be with a guy who's going to march to the beat of his own drum. He's the, captain of his ship. She wants to be with a guy like that. And she got to the conclusion in her head that you are not that guy. So to change that, I want you guys to fully understand attraction on the deepest level. There are 3 books that I want you guys to pick up. I don't think they're all going to be in the description box below, but I'll name them for you. The Game by Neil Strauss, I think that's how you pronounce it. Number 2 is Atomic Attraction by Chris Canwell, and check out his YouTube channel, Develop Attraction. And number 3 is The Tactical Guide to Women. These 3 books, and How to Be a 3% Man, of course, Rational Man, all these, but those 3 books will teach you deeply about how attraction really works, and what to use and what to say and how to pull back and whatever. And what you're going to realize, fellas, is less is more. You're going to realize you don't have to do that much, really, in order for a woman to see you as the masculine god that you are. Description box is down below. Go check out those books. Get cracking. Get your homework done and get this shit taken care of, because I don't want you guys to have to go through this shit anymore. I don't have to, because I learned this stuff. Same thing with making money online. Once you learn how to do it, you'll never go back.